We want to turn now to our next guest. You know him, you love him. He's a drummer from the Roots, but now he's not just a drummer, he's a director. He's making his directorial debut. It's got a new documentary that's dropping this week. It's a Sundance winner, doesn't miss a beat. Literally, take a look at Summer of Soul.
Last night. Now, when I stepped on stage, I was totally taken aback because I didn't expect a crowd like that. And the pimps. I bet you wondered how I knew. Baby, that's pain to make me blue. But some other girl, you know.
Please welcome, here he is now, the director of Summer of Soul, Questlove. How you doing, young fella?
I'm good. Director Questlove. I like that.
I saw you earlier doing an interview, and you were talking about how the people you reached out to, like Spike Lee and Ava DuVernay, and you said other directors. You feel like a director now. I know you're always trying new ventures and whatnot, but what was this one like? A little nervous since it's the first for you?
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be lying to you if I said I wasn't nervous, but you know, it's kind of weird when I first started this. To sort of get over my trepidation, I'll say that my girlfriend had reminded me that I had written a book called Creative Quest in 2017, in which I actually explained how creativity is transferable. So be it writing books, doing music, writing comedy, or directing, you know, it's transferable.
We need to put this in some kind of context here. This happened in the same year of Woodstock, but this happened in Harlem, where you have tens of thousands of folks coming for 4 or 5 straight weeks of performances from the likes of B.B. King, with Stevie Wonder, of Mahalia Jackson, of Sly and the Family Stone. And this footage was taken, but how is it possible it sat for 50 years and the public has never seen it?
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, the original producer, Hal Tolshin, was trying to cut a deal to maybe show it on television. There was like a small Rochester syndicated station that showed maybe like 45 minutes of it at 1 in the morning on a Sunday. But basically, no one expressed interest in it, and that's kind of the underlying sort of tone that most African Americans go through, where you know, it's kind of the understated tone that our stories don't matter. And, you know, be it TikTok content or whatever, like you see now that I'm proud of how Black content creators on TikTok are taking a strike because they're never getting credit for their work. This is almost like in the same realm.
But it did feel like, Quest, that I'm watching a piece of Black history that has been forgotten or misplaced or whatever it may be. Where do you think this now fits into that Black history? Because at that time, in 1969, a lot had happened in the 60s, including the year before, the death of Martin Luther King. So where does this fit now back into our Black history?
Well, you know, 69 was the paradigm shift for America, and especially for Black America. Like, that's the year that we embraced the word Black instead of Negro, Afrocentricity, the idea of loving ourselves, the idea that Black is beautiful, Black joy. This is where those seeds were planted. You know, it's weird. When I was doing this film, at the same time I was reading Prince's autobiography, and he talks about how the Woodstock movie was sort of his come to Jesus moment. Him seeing that at 11, that changed his life. And, you know, I too wondered, like, if this film had come out, how many lives of young Black musicians my age could this have changed? Like, luckily we got there. And I think, you know, really the vehicle that represents that was in this movie, our Woodstock was actually the show Soul Train. So that was like Black joy and our culture there. Which, you know, I'm the world's biggest Soul Train fan, but yeah, at the time I was wondering, like, had this come out when I was a kid, could this have changed my life or developed it even more?
But like you said, man, maybe this is the right time and it's right on time, and this is when we do need it, So, so Quest, congratulations on being direct forever now anytime I introduce you, I'm going to call you director first, okay?
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Congrats. It's good to see you, my man. And we want folks to know you can catch Summer of Soul in theaters and streaming on Hulu tomorrow.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.